just to let you guys know, I'm going to be studying Lachlan Giles and Craig Jones for their open guard game. Um, those are the instructionals that I've downloaded in the past. Those are the guys that I'm going to be looking at. They've got probably the most effective no-gi open guards in the game. So those are the guys that I'm going to be learning from. And to be completely transparent, this is not a game that was part of my repertoire coming up. Everything I did is 10th planet fundamentals, clinch based grappling, no room to strike, and open guard. Right, open guard's great for jujitsu, but as soon as there's punches involved, but playing open guard gets a little sketchy. You can look at Ryan Hall. He plays an open guard relatively effectively in MMA until he gets knocked out brutally. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I'm going to help you guys do the best that we can. Today, we're going to be doing the outside reach to spiral guard. From spiral, we're going to run a tripod sweep, and then we're going to hit our berimbolo. If you come to our all levels classes, our warm-ups classes, this will be old news. You will have seen this before. We're going to talk about an aggressive open guard. So this is what I would call a passive open guard without a hand on the mat. I can't move anywhere very quickly. I can kind of go, and that's about it. Once I put a hand on the mat, now I can attack, right? That's what we're going to be looking at, is this style of open guard rather than this style of open guard. If you choose to play open guard, you need to be the one to initiate the clinch. You need to be the one to close the distance and force the standing player to deal with your attacks. If you sit, he's on his feet, he has gravity on his side, he has footwork and speed on his side. If you wait here, you will lose, right? You've got to attack and force them to deal with your offense. And the way that we're going to do that today is with what we call the outside reach. Can I borrow you? The idea is if he stays in front of me, I would go black mamba to shin, driving off my back hand and my front foot, looking to propel myself in, hooking here, and then dragging myself into the clinch. That's my number one option. But he knows that. And he wants to stay outside of that range. So here he's in range, he steps outside a little bit. And he's going to be looking for lateral movement. But if he goes this way, there's my clinch again, right? He wants to move outside my lead leg. There. Now he's basically passed. If he steps out with his right leg and then in with his left, he blocks my hip. Out with his right, in with his left, he blocks. As soon as he steps outside my front leg, I'm going to lay out, reaching with my left hand to secure his ankle, and I do that by rotating on my sit bone, pushing off this right hand. Here, he's too close. I'm the black rumble, right? He's playing out. Oh, he's on the outside. There it is. Outside reach. And then I'm inverting and switching my hand to spiral guard. I want to work to keep this femur vertical. If he's able to drive this to the outside, he knee cuts his underhook and he's past my guard. So it's very important here. I'm not right now, and this may change as I study more. Right now, I'm not concerned with this foot. I'm concerned with this hyperextensive pressure and external rotation of his knee and hip. Here. That's number one. I'm in an aggressive seated open guard. He's outside my range. He steps outside. I lay out for the leg. I invert and switch. And this attack, I'm immediately threatening his balance and base just with that hip pressure. And I would love if that's what happened every time. If I laid out for that outside reach, I hit my spiral and swept. That's perfect. That's what we want. It's not very likely he's gonna step and move, right? But that's what I want us to start with here. I'm seated open guard. He steps outside my lead leg. It's important that I don't leave my arm out here. He's got rolling kimuras. Elbow on the inside keeps me safe. He's outside. I lay out for the leg. I invert and switch hands, and I'm making pressure here. That's it. Questions on where we're starting? Let's play with it. 1, 2. Play with it. 1, 2.